just how much you're looking forward to the fight?
As always, I'm always looking forward to the challenge. For a coach, it's a challenge to try and outwit the other coach, the opposition. So I'm looking very forward to it. I've always admired David Haye and his coach. I think they've got a very good they're a very good outfit. I've always admired them. So, like I said, it's a challenge for me to. When I first started training Dereck, these guys were miles ahead of us in terms of the pecking order, right? What they've actually achieved? They've achieved a lot. David Haye and his trainer. So, it's an honor to be at this point competing with them. Because nobody thought this was possible when Dereck first set off. And so, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, and Dereck is looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. And because of what happened after the Vitaly Klitschko fight in Germany, is that giving you guys even more motivation?
Not really. I mean, Dereck's always motivated for any fight. A fight is a fight. You don't need any more. You need to go in and protect yourself. That's the motivation.
Yeah.
And to win, that's the motivation. So, has it given any added incentive? I suppose it's added a little bit fuel to the fire. Yes, it has. It gives that little bit of spice. It's going to make it very interesting, yeah.
Yeah, and how disappointed were you in the British Boxing Board of Control taking Dereck's license?
Well, somebody has to govern. We have the police, the Metropolitan Police. They govern the country. They run the country. They police the country, should I say. And in any walk of life, you have a governing body, and they're there to do a job. And somebody has to officiate and do a job, and they generally do a very good job, the British Boxing Board of Control. They have always done a good job. But to my surprise, the stance they've taken on this incident, I think was the wrong stance. And also what surprises me is that, in life, sometimes when you make a mistake, you make a decision and it's a mistake, a bigger person will turn around and say, apologize, I got that wrong, okay, and then move on.
Yeah.
They haven't realized. I believe they've realized they've made a mistake. They should have reversed that decision of revoking his license indefinitely. I think they should have given him a definite ban for how long period. I think that would have been acceptable.
Definitely.
But to tell a person who that's the only way he makes a living, that you don't know when you're going to apply your trade again, I think that's kind of a bit harsh.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, the offence was not good. I'm not for 1 minute defending the offence, but nevertheless, the penalty that was pressed on Dereck Chisora, I think they should have looked at it and perhaps reversed it.
Yeah, and has there been anything, a personal fallout from what happened in Germany? What's been the most upsetting thing for yourself? Has your family been affected or anything like that?
No, I mean I've got a 20-year-old son. I mean he follows the sport. He's hoping to get into boxing as well.
Okay.
I mean he's taking it pretty bad, and obviously Dereck is like his big brother. He's like feels that let down initially of what happened. Even my 20-year-old boy he didn't like what happened in Germany. His dad getting punched in the mouth. Me.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, he looks up to Dereck, and many other children who around our area look up to Dereck. And okay, he did wrong. We all do wrong, yeah. But he should be allowed to correct himself by banning him. I'm not saying let him off free. No, there's a penalty for everything we do in this life. I'm not saying to do it indefinite. I think, like I said, it's a bit harsh.
Definitely. And what I also noticed is, it's from the Vitaly fight, Dereck did really well, even though he lost. Do you think that what happened completely overshadowed his performance?
Well, most definitely. I mean, all people are talking about is the brawling Munich or whatever they entitled it.
Yeah.
Everyone forgot about the fight. I mean, initially I wasn't impressed with the because we didn't win. We went there to win. We didn't get the results. So I was deeply disappointed. But nevertheless, having looked at the fight over and over again, yeah, he did very, very well. But not good enough. We went to win. As a coach, from a coach's perspective, we didn't do what we went there to do, which is to win the title and shock the world. We didn't do that, so we failed.
Definitely. And would you hope that a win over Haye will lead to another Klitschko fight?
If those brothers will come to the table and fight, I don't believe they will, because they know that Dereck will. Hence why Vladimir remind people, he pulled out of the initial meeting between him and Dereck a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Because he knew, not him, his trainer Manushu knew that Dereck would have beaten that Vladimir, and he pulled him out.
Yeah. And finally, for the people who might be against the fight, what would you say to them to get them to watch it?
Yeah, well, it's what everybody's got their own opinion about what happened. You know, you got to really look at yourself and say, he without sin cast the first stone. There's a quote from the Bible. Okay, I'm not Bible bashing here, but I'm just saying it's a very, very good saying. He without sin cast the first stone. Anybody who out there can stand up and look me in the face and say they've never ever done anything wrong in their life, please chuck the first stone.
Definitely.